Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode here on the PeerCraft server. And let's get back up to this floor. So today we set up a little array behind me here to take out these piles of neutrons and put them into chests. And I've tried this a couple different ways. And this seems to be kind of the weirdest way to do it, but it seems to work for the most part. So I think I might try like trap chests in these middle ones here, but this seems to work for the most part. It does some weird stuff, and there's a Hermitron that's full behind me here. This is pretty much a good idea of what it does. So there's only one neutron in here, but it makes it look like there's a neutron in every single one of these. So if we were to take one out, see, it immediately replaces it. And then this is the only real one that was in there. So I don't know why it does that or how to even explain that. But basically, it duplicates all the all of the piles of neutrons, and only one is real. And when you take out the ones that are real, all the other ones disappear. So, oh yeah, there we go. Stuff like that tends to happen. But you can't really take out anything that's not this one. But it'll keep doing that. But eventually, all these will still fill up. It just does it really weirdly. So I just emptied out all of these chests here. And these are probably all still going to be doing some weird stuff. I didn't fully empty out all of them. But all of them are pretty much empty, I would say. Yeah, and see, they start doing this stuff. But luckily, we only need a couple more of these. This should be our last stack here. So we'll grab these. And all of the ones down here as well. Let's go down. All these ones are full as well. I'm not going to grab these right now. I'll probably empty these out off camera and save these for later, or we might sell these to Tenor or somebody. We might start selling these in our shop if we can get a secure way to kind of get these collecting by themselves. But we should be good to throw all these in our crafter here and craft these up. I don't know how many we're going to get. Yeah, that's not very many, but that should do it. I think I only need like 5 ingots. We got 9, so that should do it. But now we can come over to this crafter where we've kind of set everything up in here. So that's the last ingot we need. So we should be able to grab 16 of these. Perfect. And this should be the last thing we need. Right here, this extra catalyst we made. So let's see, this one should be empty. And we should be able to make the Sword of the Cosmos now. I believe it's this one. Nope. It's that one. Okay, so let's see, we need 2 neutronium ingots. 4 of the catalysts, or the crystal matrix ingots. So let's see, let's grab 4 from here. And this is an empty crafter, so we'll do this just like this. These 2, these 4. And then I think these just go like this. I think. I'll have to take another look, but I think they go something like that. Yep, just like that. And this is going to give us the Sword of the Cosmos. And I thought we were going to get an achievement for that, but I guess not. But we can go test this out. I don't know if we can add some durability modifiers to this or anything like that. But I think we should be good with this. And I think what we'll do is go full bore on this. So let's see. We're going to go to the end and get straight to a Chaos Dragon and see if we can take a Chaos Dragon on with this. So I'll meet you guys over there. Alright, so before we go, there is something I want to do first, which is take out some levels here. That 40 should do it. And we're going to need some lapis, a book, and I don't exactly remember what this is, but we'll need an Enderman soul and a vibrant crystal, I believe. And we need to make a soulbound book. So we'll also need a book and quill. And this is just to protect us if we die or something crazy happens. We hopefully do not lose this sword. Because this was an expensive sword to make. It took forever to do. This is probably about a week's process worth of stuff. So this is not something I want to accidentally lose. So after our mishap with queuing all of our other weapons into the void, I definitely made sure that our Q button, which is our drop stuff out of our inventory button, is not on our hotbar or anything like that, because that would be super unfortunate. So once we put soul binding on this, there should be no reason we should accidentally lose this or anything like that. So we shouldn't have any issues. Perfect. So now we got the Ender Crystal. And we should be able to drop this inside here and get a soulbound book, I believe, is how we do this. We're just going to need some more lapis, which we've got plenty of, which is fantastic because we've been running out of that while we were crafting up this this sword. So it's nice to see we've still got a bunch of lapis accumulating back in. So there we go. We'll have soulbound on here. So we shouldn't have anything terrifying happen, which would be super unfortunate. So let's head to the end, and I'll find a Chaos Dragon again, and we'll find we'll take that on. All right, so we're in the end, and we are here. We're actually at the negative 50,000 on the X dragon. Regular on the Z, we're at 0 pretty much. So we're gonna go ahead and try to take this guy on. Hopefully none of the crystals are up. And we'll be able to get some hits in here. If I can get the rest of this to load. Okay. Alright, that's kind of weird. I'm wondering if that's going to affect the dragon, since that that chunk kind of didn't really load at all. There doesn't really seem to be a dragon here either. Uh-huh. So this is kind of weird. All these kind of have force fields around them. Alright, I might have to be right back on this. Let's teleport back to the 4.5 waystone and see what happens with this chunk here. A lot of teleporting waystones here. Alright. So let's see if this chunk is still weird. We may have to head to the 60,000 dragon and hope that that one's not messed up. It looks like this one's totally just weirded out with this weird chunk issue here. I don't think this dragon's going to spawn in for us, which is really unfortunate because this has been a nasty issue that we've been dealing with this mod, Draconic Evolution, with these Chaos Dragons just not working correctly. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to head to negative 60,000 on the X and 0 on the Z, and hopefully we can get that dragon to load in properly. So I guess I'll meet you guys over at 60,000 for take 2 on the dragon fight. Alright guys, so now we're at 60,000 blocks, and I flew in already and the dragon is here, so we're going to try to fight this guy now. We just need him to fly up here. And let's see. We can get a hit in here. Possibly. And we can get a hit in. Alright, that's one dead dragon. So, it looks like even the crystals that block you being able to attack the dragon have absolutely no effect with this sword. This is a one-hit kill sword, even on this Chaos Dragon here. And this is the 60,000 block out dragon, so this sword is aggressively OP and pretty amazing to have. So I'm super glad we spent the time to get this. And now we can just go ahead and collect these crystals down here. Let's get down here and see if we can find them. We should have found them already. That's weird. Ah, there they are. Okay. Perfect. So plenty of XP down here from the dragon, so we'll collect that too. And we're good to mine this. And that should give us 5 crystals. Oh, wow, okay. There we go. 5 crystals. And let's go ahead and get the heck out of here before this island explodes. So it looks like all the towers blew up, and this island is just gonna completely explode here in a second. Oh, it looks like we're trying to pick up some stuff. I don't think we're going to be able to. This obsidian is pretty much taking up all of our inventory here. Let's see. Is it the dragon heart? I think it's the dragon heart. It's trying to... There it is. Okay. I'm content with that. We don't need the dragon egg. Yeah, okay. And then let's see if we can get this island to explode here. Possibly. I'm trying not to get too close, because this thing will probably kill us, even with our armor, but... I'm pretty content with that. So we one-hit killed the Chaos Dragon, took 0 durability to do that. I don't think the sword actually takes durability at all, even when we're killing stuff like Enderman and whatnot. Yeah, let's kill a couple of these guys here. And yeah, 0 durability taken on damage on that, so we don't have to worry about this sword going away ever. But now that we've got Soulbound on it, we're going to add probably Unbreaking 3, Looting 3, and probably Sharpness 5 on there. I don't think we're ever going to need that stuff, but heck, why not, right? When in doubt, just throw it on there just to have it, even though we can one-hit kill a Chaos Dragon here. So I think I'm going to continue on this 60,000 path, go to 70,000 and kill the 70,000 dragon, and we'll go from there. 70,000 dragon over here. Figured I'd take on this one too, and let's see if we can catch up to this guy. He's flying away pretty fast. The rubber banding's not helping either. Oh, wow. That's yet to happen before. Okay. So the 70,000 dragon decided it didn't want to play. And even though I destroyed none of the crystals, the dragon still glitched out and just completely disappeared on me. So that's kind of a bummer. But so I guess we probably won't take on any more dragons here. I might head to the 80,000, but probably not. Sad face. Super sad about that. I was hoping to kill a bunch of dragons tonight, but apparently this is still going to be an issue if we're not able to just walk up and kill it one hit. It'll fly away before we can even do that. Sad face. I guess that's okay. We did end up killing one dragon, and that'll have to do it for this episode. But we're going to head back to the base and work on some projects over there for now. Alright, everybody. I know this is kind of a weird transition, but I took a small break after fighting those dragons. And that small break just happened to be a day and a half. So I'm going back onto the server now. But I got a message from Fernan saying to start recording before I log on to the server. So I'm going to do that and see why I need to. Alright, and I just remembered I logged out at Abigail's and Dred's base. So we'll teleport to my base, which is probably where Fernan wanted me to go. So let's check down here. I don't see anything down here. Everything looks the same. So let's see. Maybe I wanted to start recording at Abigail and Dred's, but I guess I'm not really seeing. Why can't I fly? There we go. Yeah, I guess I'm not really seeing anything here. Maybe in my base somewhere. Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, that makes a little bit of sense. Evidently, it was my cow room that needed some recording. So, looks like he filled my base with cows. Everything else looks to be about the same, but yeah, I got a base full of cows now, so that's something new. Let's see if I can get down to another level. Oh yeah, I got some horses and some chickens, some pigs. Alright, so I heard you were running low on resources, so I thought you would appreciate some of the animal variety. Is that a... Oh, okay, it's just my stuff I was using for trash cans and stuff. What the heck? Okay, some water here. Okay, let's go to level 8, see what's going on. Yep, got some sheep down here, and okay, normal level looks fine. But yeah, I got some sheep here. I don't recall being low on resources lately, aside from like iron and stuff. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these pigs and sheeps, but I guess I'll have to do some cleaning up and see what we're doing with this all these animals here. I'm gonna probably have to kill a lot of these cows though. This is actually gonna be really difficult to clean up. I might have to. Oh, I guess I don't have to use the Staff of Power. I can use the Sword of the Cosmos to kill all the cows and not have to worry about the area of effect on the other cows. So yeah, I think this should be okay. These cows kind of move me around. Yeah, I guess we'll probably have to kill most of these animals. This probably took him a while to get all these, or maybe he started out with 2 and bred them. But yeah, I don't need 40 million cows, but appreciate the thought. For I might put all these in a chest with some of the nets, animal nets, and save these. I don't know what I need them for, but I'll figure something out. But I'm gonna get cleaning these animals up, and I'll catch you guys when I'm done with that. All right, guys. So we're back, and just want to make a correction to the last part of the video you just watched. It wasn't Fernan who did the prank. It was actually Rad. So I guess part of the prank was that I would have no idea who did it, which that was definitely the case. I thought it was like a couple different people. I did not suspect that it was Rad, so he definitely pulled the wool over my eyes on that one, because I had no idea who did that. But the last thing we're going to do in this episode is put a roof or a ceiling in this room here. And I think what I want to do is these Futura blocks or something like that. So we just have to make a couple of these. I made 16 already. So we'll take a look at these and see how they look. I was thinking about doing the ME controller ones, because I'm not sure how I like the sides of these ones here. And then whatever block this is doesn't actually come up. The rainbow wavy ones might look alright, but I think we'll go with these ones. I think these ones will be really good. So we just need to mine out a section here and put some of these in. And I think that should be fine. So we'll slap all these in and see how it looks. Okay, that kind of did a weird thing in the middle. I don't know if that's supposed to do that, or if it'll change when we put down more. I think we may have to mine out the whole ceiling and put them all in and see what it does to know for sure what we're kind of looking at for what this is going to actually do. And I have to make sure I don't mine out the incorrect blocks here. Yeah, because I don't know if the design of the way this looks is going to change. I suspect it will, because I just accidentally mined one out and it did something weird. Okay, we'll throw that there. The only other thing I'm concerned about is with this crafting grid in the middle here, if that's going to affect the way this looks or comes up on the display. Clearly with the colors it's going to do something different, but I'm going to mine all this out and place all these down, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so here's what it did. It lit up the ones on the sides and the ones in the middle, because we have the empty block here. But everything else is kind of that gray. So I'm not sure how I like that. And I don't know if I take out all these blocks here, if it'll keep the same structure, or if it'll like I want the outside borders. I like the outside and the inside border here. I don't like how all of this is this gray. If we're gonna have the same design, I'd rather have it be these crystal matrix blocks than just this weird gray block, or have all of it lit up. So I may see if we can do like if I can color these paint blocks these colors, or if I can do fake blocks, and see what having the whole ceiling this color looks like. Because I do like the borders, but I'd rather have the whole ceiling lit up like this. So I'm going to mess around with it and see if I can get the whole ceiling to be this rainbow changing color thing. Alright guys, so I tried about 5 or 6 different blocks in between here. I tried removing the Futura blocks on the side and seeing what that looked like, and I wasn't happy with anything I was doing. I tried these blocks of diamond, which I really didn't like. I tried a different type of diamond block. There's a blackish purple one, yeah, right here. I tried this block of diamond, and I just hated the way it looked. And then I found this one. I used that up on this level of our base, so we might do something like that. I don't know. I think this looks a little bit too cluttered. Maybe these blocks spread out a little bit. Might look a little bit better, possibly with blocks of coal on the ceiling. I don't know. We'll see. But I went back to this this gray in the middle, and as much as it's not as appealing, having the gray in the middle, it does kind of blend a lot better with everything going on the sides and everything. With the blocks that do light up, this looks a lot better than most of the other blocks I've tried. And like I said, I've tried about 5 or 6 different types in the middle here, and nothing looked good. It all looked horrible. So I decided to go back to the gray, and I think we'll leave it at that for now. It's not perfect. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, but it does aesthetically fit with the designs on all of the blocks. And I even put these crystal matrix blocks all in the middle here, and there were too many of them. It overpowered the room, just having way too much of this blue and teal color. So I decided to take those out and I just put these back in. But I think we'll leave this for now. I'm pretty happy with that. The only other thing we've kind of run into an issue with is this power gen down here has stopped because we've unloaded all of our chunks. So we're not getting any more nether stars, so that's why these aren't running. And these aren't, so we would need somebody in the nether and somebody here in order for this to work. I suppose I could actually put the wither head, not the wither head, the wither controller back on the one that we have outside our base over here. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, right there. Actually, I think if I put this one back on out here, it'll actually run when we're in our base, and it won't when we're not around our base. That was kind of a weird lag right there. But so if I stick that on there, this should start running again. Probably, possibly, maybe. I know it runs by wither stars. It might be out of that, or nether stars. Yeah, it's out of nether stars, which means it's probably out of power. Oh, no, there we go. I guess it had a little bit more juice in there, enough to spawn one. But yeah, this is working again now. So I guess that'll be fine, and we can at least have a little bit of power generation. It's not going to be very good because we had 6 generators running before, but we should eventually. Yeah, we got one running over here. We should see a couple more turn on at some point, but I think we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, there we go, one over there. So we'll generate a very small amount of power. I mean, that's small for us, 200,000. maybe we'll get a couple more. Yeah, it looks like we're getting a couple more to turn on. So we'll probably end at 1,000,000 RF per tick, but that should be fine. I don't think we'll run into any issues with that. We shouldn't run out of any power at all either. But I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. This whole episode took quite a while, a lot longer to record than I thought it was going to. So that's why this episode's going to be a little late, actually. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys in the next episode here on the PeerCraft server.